So hello everyone. So we have this pretty interesting question from differential calculus. We have to find the range of f of theta is equal to sine theta upon theta plus theta upon tan theta. So what you do, you find whether your function is increasing or decreasing function. If it is increasing function, then at 0 plus we will have the lowest minimum value, and at pi by 2 minus we will have the maximum value. And if it's a decreasing function, then at 0 plus we will have the maximum value, and at pi by 2 minus we will have the minimum value. So you see, if you differentiate this stuff over here, okay, if you find f dash theta, so sine theta upon theta, the derivative of this will be what? This will be theta square, okay, via chain rule, okay, theta square. And then what I'm going to write is theta will be out, and I'm going to take the derivative of sine theta, which will be cos theta, and then take sine theta out and take the derivative of theta, which is simply 1, plus do the derivative of tan theta, which will be tan square theta. Okay, then you take tan theta out and take the derivative of theta, which is simply what? 1, minus you take theta out and take the derivative of tan theta, which is what? Sec square theta. Okay, then what you do, if you take cos theta common over here, if you take cos theta common over here, then you get what? Theta minus tan theta divided by theta square. Okay, now you should know, we should know some stuff, that uh, your tan theta is bigger than theta, okay, but sine theta is smaller than theta, okay, for this particular range, okay, from 0 to pi by 2. So you see, cos theta into tan theta, I mean theta minus tan theta by theta square. And then, so if theta is smaller than tan theta, then this stuff over here will be what? Negative. Okay, now plus I have tan theta minus theta into sec square theta upon tan square theta. So tan theta, okay, this will be what? Sine theta by cos theta, and over here this will be theta upon cos square theta, and over here tan square theta, this will be what? Sine square theta upon cos square theta, right? Okay, so this I know that is negative. Now over here, if you take the LCM, if you take the LCM, you are gonna get what? Cos square theta. Okay, then this is by dividing this, I'm gonna get sine theta into cos theta minus theta, and then on the bottom I have what? Sine square theta upon cos square theta. So if you cancel out the cos square theta, we get what? This is sine theta cos theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. I'm multiplying 2 on the top and bottom, okay, I'm multiplying 2 on the top and bottom. So 2 sine theta cos theta minus 2 theta divided by 2 sine square theta. So this is basically what? Sine 2 theta minus 2 theta upon 2 sine square theta. Okay, sine 2 theta minus 2 theta upon 2 sine square theta. Now just now I told that sine 2 theta is what? Less than theta. So this stuff over here will again be what? Negative. So this is negative. Okay, again I have negative over here, right? So f dash theta is negative, means it is a decreasing function, right? This is a decreasing function. F of theta is a decreasing function. So f of theta is a decreasing function. Then what I can say that we had the range at what? 0 to pi by 2. Okay, we had 0 to pi by 2. So at 0 plus, I'm gonna have the maximum value. Okay, at 0 plus we will have max value, and at pi by 2 minus we will have the min value, okay, minimum value. So I am gonna calculate the limit at those 2 points. Okay, so limit theta tends to 0 plus, okay, theta tends to 0 plus, I have sine theta, uh, sine theta upon theta plus tan theta, theta upon tan theta, right? So this is limit theta tends to 0 plus sine theta upon theta plus theta upon tan theta, right? So if you calculate the limit over here, this will be 1 plus 1 2, right? And if I calculate the limit at pi by 2 minus, then I'm gonna have what? This will be sine theta upon theta. Firstly, you just write this stuff over here, plus theta upon tan theta. Okay, so sine pi by 2 upon pi by 2 plus pi by 2 upon 10 pi by 2. Now 10 pi by 2 is what? It is infinite, so this stuff will become 0, and this will be 2 by pi. Okay, so this is my minimum value, right? This is my minimum value. This is my minimum value, and that was my maximum value. Okay, now range is what? Minimum to maximum value, right? So if you check your options, option number D is gonna be correct. Thank you.